It's like this.
What? That's why all of that makes sense now. Good day, good people. Yes. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link. Dave, Anomaly the Anomalycars, few know me as the man, who's ready to see what this other route has in store. But to most, I'm United States Aviator. Welcome back to more the Somnium Files Nirvana initiative, starting here. Cause you all know what we gotta do. We gotta open the metal case instead of the gold case this time. Even though, you know what, I love the gold case ending already. I do. It's one of my favorites. It's quote unquote one of my. Oh well. I mean, before we do that, we gotta answer a question. That's the premier thing we gotta do. Absolutely. We'll go Mochi. I feel like we've gone Mochi before, but right now I think all of our stats for that thing are absolutely even. Alright, pick up this lockpick.
Maybe we should hold on.
You want me to go? It's just me remembering the Somnium now. And I'll be frank. It's been over a week since I have touched this game. Open the lead safe. Where's that at? It's over here.
It appears to, but there is something interesting about it. It is made of a lead alloy. Can you open it? No. Got it.
Yeah, we just pick it. That's the same. Great. Some memories of criminal days. I'll say it. And I've said it again. Leon is not a character that I think I would love at the start of this thing. But I love that man. He might be my favorite of the new characters. Maybe. I think that might be an easy yes. We're not considering Mizuki a new character. Absolutely, he's my favorite of the new characters.
Another safe came out. There is a key. It looks like we need an 8-digit code. So this needs a key. I am guessing. So the safe.
I'm gonna have to double check. That's literally me just, like, spitballing what I think I remember the code to be, but I could absolutely be wrong. I'm actually just gonna, like, double check here real quick. Because I do not remember for the life of me. I remember every other one was 0. But I don't know if it's... part of me feels like it's 07, 08, 09, 08. Not 07. That feels more correct, but... Also beneath the mask. That's pretty early on here in the Somnium. 08, 09, 07, 08. Ah! Dang. Alright, well. That's fine. I am curious to see how they react to me going to do this without, actually looking at the clues. Because this has been a while. It's been a minute since I've played. And in one of the comments someone told me that Mizuki was like, quote unquote, just guessing because you skipped actually physically walking to the wall and solving the equations. I just kind of did them in my head. And then kept a track of them. if you actually walked to the walls during the escape room Somnium, it would have kept a track for you. And I was like, oh, well, whoops. Whoops a daisy. Alright, here you go. Wait, no. There you go. Right? 0908, 0708. Great.
Let's just try this number.
Let's just try this.
Huh? What? It opened? There are 10 million different combinations. How did you know? It was an educated guess based on logical theory.
I love it.
That sounds wrong, but you are strangely persuasive.
I love it.
Genius. My intuition scares me.
Yo, I'm eating this up. Part of me wants to like go back to the game.
Is this a magazine?
And like get all of those like, how did you do that? I'm a genius. I knew it all along.
It looks like a job search magazine.
They're all kind of meh. Well, how do you read this?
While we go through this, because I've had a chance to look at the comments, just catch up with the comments. I don't remember who said it or brought it back up to my attention. Might have been. It was either Psykiller or it was Thunder. I think it was Psykiller who. There it is.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I know I do. This is a silver case, right? No, this isn't the silver case. That's the white safe. Huh? We were never able to open that last time, I don't think. Or maybe we were, and I'm just forgetting. This is the silver one. We know who Terra is at this point, for the most part.
An unopened safe.
It's Uru.
It has a keyhole.
So why did Terra say that Terra's name was Dahlia and Boat?
Whose voice should I... Kizzy's. And what should...
Like, what the heck? You want my prince, no space. I'm furious. I'm still mad that they made me do this. There we go.
What would Leon want to hear? I know. Say, my prince. My prince. It opened. How did you know?
She knows, Leon.
Leon is just that easy to read.
Dang. Wasn't like, I'm a genius, I'm a godsend. Leon's just easy to read. Alright, this is where his memory starts getting kind of sad. Oh, we have this whole song and dance routine, don't we? This wasn't, I feel like it wasn't even that long of a Somnium. Oh no, we don't have the... Oh yeah, we do. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we have the song and dance routine. Press play. We still got plenty of time. It feels wrong skipping this, I'll be frank. Weekend. Where can I find you? So I assume everyone's gonna do a song and dance to this song at the end, right? You know what? Leon really improved, because even in his dream, he's just doing fist bumps, not dancing. If this isn't a seizure warning, by the way, goodness gracious. I'm glad she didn't get cut in half. Alright, we're going to the metal safe. Oh, you know what? It's easy to not pay attention to what you just saw. But like walking through it a second time, you see that the girl statue turned into the gold safe. And the
Dancing is fun.
Well, okay.
and the
Two
picture
safes
of
made,
I
but
don't
the
quite
key will
remember
only
what
have
it
one
was turned into the metal safe. So let's open the metal safe this time. And from here on out, we've all only got new stuff that I have not yet had witnessed my eyes to.
Huh?
Well, that's different. Leon, blank. For him, blank. Whoa. What on earth? Well, this is a darker route. Open the memory with Gen. Open all the locks.
This place is...
Inside the safe?
Right?
Kinda reminds me of Brahmin.
Yeah, with the lights. That's what I was thinking.
Let's look around.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I know. What is that down here? What's this? Yeah, I'll put it on.
You want me to put this on?
Yeah.
It'll look good on you. Please? Whoa. You look really suspicious.
You do.
Tell Gen that next time you see him.
No thanks. Lean and Gen are developing a strong friendship. He will not spill the beans about him. Oh. Did he do something wrong? Also, what's on the back of this safe? Oh, it's the menu, it looks like, for Brahmin. Oh, we keep it on? That's kind of hilarious. What's over there? I feel like I'm wasting a bunch of time. I wonder if these have to do with opening the locks. In which case I should probably keep this one.
A large safe. This looks like some kind of facial recognition device.
So we need a face registered to the device to open it.
Bet!
It worked.
Welcome to accidentally solving
It
things
was
early.
registered again.
It's food! My favorite! Wait, come back food!
Everything's screwed up, man. Why'd it come to this?
You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about it. Sometimes the world is just unfair.
Oh man.
No matter how hard you try to change, doesn't mean you'll be accepted.
Man.
That's just life.
And Gin knows that better than anyone.
But there is hope. At the very least, I'm grateful that you and Mr. Date are my friends.
Kenny, you're my best friend, Kenny. And I'm pretty sure Date thinks so too.
Yeah.
Let me know if you ever need anything. I'll help you out.
Thanks. Now eat this while it's still hot.
Okay. Thanks for the food.
And I assume that he needed help.
It's a good thing he has such good friends.
Yeah. Oh my!
No, you can't open this.
Yeah, I can.
Mizuki, over there.
Yeah, let's go.
It's literally all the locks that we had in place all together. Jeez Louise. Tell me hold on. Peter, you better tell me I got 3 minutes. Okay, well,
No,
I guess we won't.
Please don't open it.
Looks like this is the place.
What's in here?
Ah,
Sorry, Leon, but we gotta open this before you can stop us.
Let's start with the keyhole.
Oh, I mean, we picked the lock.
How's this? Yes!
Got him!
It opened!
You're getting good at this.
Thank you.
Now I need the code.
The one we had earlier.
This number. Correct.
Wow.
We did it!
Let's try the voice.
My prince? My prince in Gin's voice. Oh, I should have clicked it just to hear it.
Correct.
My prince.
It's like a master key.
Right?
Next is the stereo.
We just press
We
play,
saw
right?
this earlier too.
Why would you eject that slammer?
Start the music.
Hit it up.
What? Last is
I was
facial
jamming.
recognition.
And again. Oh, wear mask? Yeah. Face mask would have just literally been like a face mask, I understand.
Thanks, Genny.
It took me a second. Yo, crush that.
I said stop.
Well,
Now, what could be inside?
hello? Who's there?
This is Brahmin.
Neat.
You haven't used this lock in a while.
Oh, so you were with Gen.
The mechanism itself is pretty simple, but it's all rusted out. Lucky for you, this is child's play for me. And there.
Get it open?
Yeah.
I thought he'd be with
I
a mom.
struggled a bit with it, but
But I guess they're
now
intertwined
let's see
too.
what's inside.
What the?
A body?
Hey, is this for real?
How can this be?
He didn't even know.
Why are you surprised? You didn't know?
Of course he wouldn't.
Well, I guess that makes sense. If you knew, you wouldn't have asked me to open the lock.
Exactly. Unless they
See
needed
what's
that half of the
inside.
body for something.
What the? This must be for the HB case. Why is this here?
Inside Brahmin's freezer. A victim of the HB case.
Why and how?
But that corpse.
We cannot investigate any further here. We have to go to Brahmin in the real world and check.
Which means...
We're out of time.
So it's interesting because we know who Terra is. I mean, Terra could have just put a body there, I guess. How interesting. I kind of suspected that too. That there would be a half of a body in there. Or at the very least, I suspected that that freezer was going to be of great importance. Very early on in the game when they were like, I haven't been able to open it. And I was like, that sounds like there's going to be a body in there. I feel like those might have been my exact words, but they might not have been. Alright. Man, oh man, let's go to Brahmin, I guess. Who's there? Hope we're telling a knock-knock joke?
Hey, Mizuki? Are you sure about this?
Yes.
What?
Well, Genny isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
We should at least get permission from him first.
Bro, I don't like it when the camera
Just
does
do
that.
it.
Last time I did that, Tokiko appeared behind me, and I was like, oh, come on, Tokiko.
Fine. It's open.
Alright.
Okay, open it.
We're gonna find like a Mame's body in there.
Just like I thought.
What?
This is...
That's the other half of Jin.
Who is this?
Uh-oh. Hey guys, how's it going?
Mame?
Oh, mommy doesn't like that we saw that. Oh, that's the creepiest expression I've seen this whole game.
Talk.
Mama's like, I assume Gin's expression was also like that, but you know, he's wearing a mask. All that we are. Okay. Please elaborate, you guys. Why is there half a body in your freezer?
I know why Leon opened the lock on the freezer. You asked him to. didn't you, Genny?
Yeah.
So now I want to know who that body is and why it's there.
Yes, please. That's all I want to know.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Hey. When did you open
I
it?
remember it was around sunrise on the 13th.
Sunrise on the 13th.
I got a call from Genny.
You know what I really wish that I would have written down? On my little notepad? A timeline of events. Between the two, like, 6-year periods. If I could go back in time and create just another page on my notepad that I kept a track of, that's what I would have done. Because that seems like it's the most useful thing you can think about in this game. Why didn't you say anything about the corpse?
I've been buddies with Genny for a long time. I can't narc on my bro. That would make me a total scumbag.
Gen's like, thanks,
Why
bro.
would I do that?
You know anything else about the corpse?
Nothing. I've never seen this person before.
I'm not gonna ask, did you kill them? How long has it been in there?
I don't know how long it's been here.
This is your business, isn't it?
Lamel,
How can you tell me you don't know?
when was the freezer locked? Not gonna ask. I'll ask you why.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. The body just out of nowhere.
Are you serious? You're still gonna play this game?
Do I look like I'm playing games?
I don't know.
Well,
Stop. I've don't do that to that man's. Systema. Is it true that you can't breathe a certain way not to feel pain, or that you can breathe? Ooh, adultee. Moma, we got Moma already. That's unfortunate. It's not really that unfortunate. I like Moma. Here. Shut up. I'm angry. I'm going to bear your childie. Oh my gosh. You need to calm down, eyebally. Jeez Louise out here. Alright. Again, I'm sorry, I had to check my Tamagotchi. Amame. You know anything about the corpse?
No,
I don't believe
I
that.
have no idea who.
You're a
he is.
dirty liar. A triple dirty liar. You okay?
Yeah, somehow.
Where were you,
We
Gay?
need to go shopping for ingredients.
Right, we're out.
You're going now?
There's a 24-hour supermarket nearby.
Bro, we just found half of a body in your
it
freezer.
is past midnight. The date is February 15th.
Thank you. Who killed
How
him?
would I know?
With the corpse being cut in half, the culprit is almost certainly Terror.
And that's the old... Wait a minute. Does that make sense? Yeah, that should be the half that has the percent mark on it. For a second I was like, is that reversed? Is that wrong? I thought they were trying to preserve they're trying to preserve like his percent birthmark. But I don't know why. I feel like I remember it being on the right side of his body, not on the left half of his body. I don't know.
The cut section is similar to the other recovered bodies.
Which would mean this person was sliced in half in the basement of Horridori Institute.
Most likely.
I remember Boss saying.
Yeah, 5 different DNA.
Yep.
Which means there might be another yet undiscovered victim.
The 4 and Jin would be the undiscovered. No. Jin and Uru are they're both gone, but then who is there? It seems like we have some shenanigan. Well, it's got to be some shenanigan cloning stuff going on. 100%. We already know that because like we have a second. It seems to be older too, Mizuki. When was it
I
locked?
think it was about 6 years ago.
Interesting.
6 years?
I lost the key.
Hold on. Are you trying to act suspicious?
That is rather
You
suspicious.
wouldn't just leave your freezer locked for 6 years. It's common sense.
And then all of a sudden you decide to unlock it?
With that acknowledged, it is clear that the body was not frozen recently. It shows signs of being frozen for at least several years.
Oh my. Who's that?
We have no idea.
The identity of the corpse is unknown. Their face does not match any persons of interest in our database.
Oh, they do on the other route.
All we can determine for certain is that this is the left half of their body. And their face has a very distinct marking.
Yeah, we can tell just by looking.
What are you, dumb?
Why is that a dumb question?
If Genny did this, why would he show me the body? And it's not like he killed me or anything after.
That is a fair point.
Agreed.
In the Somnium earlier, Gen was surprised to see the body.
Right. So it seems like he didn't know about it.
Then why didn't Genny call the police?
Well,
There's a dead body in his restaurant.
I have my reasons.
What the hell does that mean?
Your reasons must be Amame. Amame is literally the only person here. If they were both shocked, it's Amame.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Honestly, I don't want to accuse you of anything, but your story makes no sense. It doesn't add up. Could you please tell me more?
Mizuki, let's move.
To where?
SAT is on their way here.
Who? The SAT is? I don't want to take those again.
What? Why the SAT?
I believe Boss called them. She was monitoring the Somnium earlier.
That's fair.
So Boss knows there's a corpse here.
Right.
But why would she call the SAT?
What was that?
This is getting annoying.
Whoa.
Genny? What's wrong?
The police are on their way.
Correct.
The SAT, the special assault team.
I'm sorry, how'd you know?
What the?
Eavesdropping?
How?
Screw this. I don't want any part of it. Sorry, but I'm out of here.
That's fair.
Wait, Leon!
No, that's fair. He's a former criminal.
Hey, come on.
What?
Let go of me.
Wait, someone needs to...
Leon.
I'm innocent. I'm being framed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Why'd she call the SAT?
What's all this?
Amame, get inside Brahmin.
Okay.
Yo, why, boss? This is a little interesting.
Don't you think this is a bit much?
Yeah.
It's not like there's a monster on the loose.
Well, Guinness.
That's exactly why we're here. We were told that there were 2 monsters here,
Two?
and one of them might be related to Terra.
Oh, we're one. The other
So
one's,
we're
yeah,
here to
okay.
contain them.
Hold on, both?
Are they talking about Genny?
Most likely.
Who's the other person?
You, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
We were told you might resist.
Oh.
Normal police can't handle you,
Oh.
which is why we were called in.
Now, hold on.
Who told you all this?
The leader of Abyss, Miss Kuranushi.
That seems a little sus.
Damn. She's got me there.
She was like, she's gonna probably resist.
Do you plan to resist arrest?
Yes?
I don't like how these guys use violence to get what they want. So yeah, I'm not going down without a fight.
That's against the law.
That is quite the contradiction.
A little bit.
Hey, quit wasting time. Let's do this.
Huh?
You're gonna put up a fight, aren't you?
Can you? I'm sorry. Can you? I'm sorry. Can you? I'm sorry. Can you read my mind? Can you read my thoughts? Can you pick up on? Huh?
He did it again.
He's listening to our conversation.
How?
Let's do this.
That's very. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do quick time events. Hold up a minute. Dang it, I switched back to the controller. Ah!
Mizuki, you take care of the guys over there. I'll take care of these guys.
Okay. Yo, these batteries about to die too. Alright, bet. Do all the work for me. Go ham, Mizuki. Wait, they're actually beating Gin? That's crazy. Oh. These guys are way more competent than... Wait, what?
What's going on?
Thank you, Mizuki. I was out here saying, oh, it's time for some quick time events, but instead I'm saying,
Are you?
what?
I'm Gen.
Man, I thought I'm out here figuring this game out like 90% of the way, and then all of a sudden, it's another one.
But you're over there too.
I'll explain later. We need to save him first.
Ugh. I don't know what the hell is going on, but fine.
Bro, I'm so confused, but now I'm not confused at all. I'm just gonna say cloning every single
SATs all
time.
over the street.
It would be hard to get through there.
What's all over? Is it the reading section, the math section, the writing section? What section's on the streets?
What do we do?
Wait, I have an idea. No time to explain. Mizuki, follow my orders.
All right, if you
Quick
insist.
scatter shot in your revolver.
Why?
She
There's
said
no
don't
time.
question.
Just do it.
She said don't question her.
Okay.
So you better just do it. Iba's plans have literally always worked. I don't know if she's ever let me down.
Now, tell Gen this. There is a vending machine. Throw it to the other side of the street.
He can probably hear it.
A vending machine.
Yes. It is a vending machine for pornographic magazines.
Oh my gosh.
Hurry!
Hey, Genny, you see that vending machine?
I get it. That's a good plan. You don't even have to say it. I've got it. Here I go. Let's go.
See, now I'm wondering, is this other Guinea able to read our thoughts too, or is it just the other Guinea?
Mizuki, now! Shoot it with scatter shot!
I'm gonna do it. You're gonna make me aim, aren't you? Ah! Got him. Nice shot. Ooh! Oh! I have... That may explain some more things? That might explain some things? Maybe? Is that Date? Oh, it is Date. That's why you can hear everything that we're saying. Oh, yeah, okay. Everything I was going to say, the other one can't read our thoughts, but okay. And that's where he's been hiding the past 6 years. In plain sight. With probably the voice-changing choker thing. Okay. This route explains a lot of things, oh my gosh. And that's why there's 2 monsters. Okay. No, we're the other monsters. So there were technically 3 monsters.
We should be safe here for now.
You changed clothes?
That outfit was so hard to move in. with the wireframe and all the stuffing.
Okay.
It's the only reason those guys were able to beat me up.
Forget about that. There's so many questions I need answered.
Yes, please.
I won't let you leave until I have them.
Yes,
What if
please.
I want to use the bathroom?
Pee in the corner.
You can't just do that here?
What if it's number 2?
Then I'll feed it to you.
Lamau.
Look, all you have to do is talk to me. So let's hear it.
Who first? I got a whole bunch of questions for these three, actually. Let's start with you. What happened in the last 6 years?
Explosion at the cathedral. I was captured by terror.
You were captured.
What? Were you okay?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here now. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. I don't know why Terror captured me. I wasn't sure if he was going to torture me for information and confidential police secrets, or maybe he just wanted someone to play backgammon with. Anyway, I was held there for a whole day.
Just a day?
Then, a white snake slithered into the room.
A porno mag?
When I saw that, I felt my power churning inside of me.
Incredible.
And that's how I was able to break out of the room I was being held in.
Wait. What's this about a snake?
Don't
Oh,
ask.
the snake? I'll tell you about it some other time.
When you're older. What happened after that?
I had lost my memory, actually.
Oh.
I think when the ceiling collapsed, something fell on my head.
Yeah, it was the ceiling. It fell on your head.
I'd completely forgotten that I'm a special agent at Abyss.
Interesting.
After I escaped, I wandered around the country. I had no memories, so I took on day labor jobs.
What?
Before coming back here, I worked at a hot springs in Atami.
So you were there.
I really should have drowned him.
Why didn't they check? Did you get your memory
Yeah,
back?
I've got it back now. It was a few days ago when I saw the news about the stadium.
Oh.
February 10th. Jin Furroway's left half being found.
Then it all came rushing back?
At that moment, I remembered everything. About my past, the HB case, everything. But I didn't return to Abyss right away. I decided to start my own investigation.
Why?
I thought there might be something fishy about Abyss.
Interesting. It does feel like there's something fishy about Abyss. The way that she called out the homies like this.
I thought maybe Terror was involved somehow.
I asked him about how that would even be possible, but I stopped myself. It was Boss who sent the SAT.
So that's why you didn't contact us until now.
I'm sorry for not telling you right away.
Interesting. How would Abyss be connected to Terror? Is Boss a bad guy this time? In the 6 years Date spent wandering, he had his silicone mask off. After getting his memories back, he started using it again. His reasoning was a hostess girl at Nakameguru remembers this face. Okay. So he had his mask off while he was... Okay. Alright, so I guess if you're looking for this face... And that's how nobody else found him either. Okay. Alright, okay. Are you taking on Guinea's appearance?
I knew that Horodori Institute and NICE were involved with the HB case. Gen had connections with Horodori Institute and his acquaintances with Tokiko.
How?
So I asked Gen to let me borrow his appearance and his name.
Acquaintances with Tokiko how?
I thought it would make it easier for me to investigate Horodori Institute and NICE.
You didn't refuse, Genny?
I can't say no to Date.
Yeah, they're bros. So the last few days... Were you Guinea, Date?
No, I wanted to investigate something else. So I wasn't Gen the whole time.
I was gonna say, we did sync with Guinea.
Yesterday, or technically 2 days ago now, the 13th, that was actually me.
When we synced.
It's okay, Amame. I made an oath. I will protect you with my life, so don't you worry about a thing.
Any progress?
I know that NICE is trying to do something crazy.
Oh yeah, I know too. They're trying to release TC Purge onto the world, and that doesn't sound good.
But I still haven't been able to find Terror. The only real lead I have is the body that was found at Brahmin. But I don't know who it is or how it got there. I wanted to ask Gen about it.
Super pervert detective Date. Great. Okay. Ken, why is there a corpse in the freezer? For real this time.
That corpse. I carried it to the freezer.
Good, there we go.
I locked it and threw the key into the ocean.
Okay, so here's the thing. That's great. Hello, how do you do? When we were talking before and he was like, I don't know how I got there, we were technically talking to Date. So it makes sense that he didn't know. Okay. And it also makes sense that, ooh, man, everything, dang. Alright, great. That was an interesting exchange. Okay, alright, keep going.
Where did you find the corpse?
I can't tell you. Even if it means getting arrested, I can't tell you.
It's okay, Kenny.
Oh.
Amame.
Talk.
Yeah.
No, Amame.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused, Genny.
What did you do?
I can't take it anymore.
What did you do?
I asked Genny to carry the corpse to Brahmin 6 years ago.
Where'd you find it?
Hide it in the freezer.
What? Why?
Thank you.
That body. My father found it.
Your father found this body.
Yonoharu Enda?
Yes.
Mizuki, you know?
How do we know? Did we find out on this route?
Did Shoma tell you?
Yeah. Maybe he did tell us on this route.
Yeah.
Assuming her story is true, that aligns with Terror's diary. The person who took the corpse really was Yonoharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji.
Oh my gosh. Now that all makes sense. He took the body. She asked Ginny to hide it in the freezer.
That's how and why he became a target.
Why did he steal the corpse? To blackmail. We know why.
My father had a huge debt.
Yep.
He borrowed money from bad people.
Yep.
They told him.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
I remember
He was
that.
gonna blackmail Terror for money?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yes. When he found the body, he was really drunk. He saw Jin Furue's body at the studio. And then, early the next morning, he found the other corpse at the rooftop amusement park.
So, interesting. He found this body at the rooftop amusement park. And that's Jin's real body, correct? Because it has the % mark on his face. So then the first body... the first body that was found was, Uru. But then how is Uru Terror?
He told me something came over him, and he just did it.
Okay. I kind of want you to continue your story, but how are you feeling right now? I'm popping. I'm shoo-wopping. You better believe. Your boy's out here popping, shoo-wopping. Get me out of here. Mame, please continue. Because this is the part of the story that I'm not understanding 100% yet. How did you end up with the body?
6 years ago on the 11th, my father called me home.
That's why I wish I had this timeline.
The floorboards were overturned, and in the floor was the suitcase. Shoma wasn't home at the time. My father was just standing there. No expression.
The corpse was in that suitcase?
Yep.
Yeah, I think after he sobered up, he realized the mistake he made.
Yeah, now he's like, man, now I'm in dealings with the mafia, the Yakuza, and the serial killer.
He didn't know what to do, so he called me.
Okay.
What happened next?
He told me everything that he did.
Oh my god! You're so stupid, you know that?
Yes! He's an idiot.
Stupidest bottom-feeding dad ever!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Komeiji, you're such a dummy.
Sorry isn't going to fix this!
It's not.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I'll take care of it.
I think if this whole interchange didn't happen, we maybe could have solved this case sooner.
So you took the body to Gen's place?
Yes. So Genny did nothing wrong.
Yeah, we know. Well, I mean, he aided him. Well, I mean, technically, I don't...
I asked him to do it.
That still means he did something wrong.
Amame.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, kind of.
Genny was staying quiet to protect you, Mame.
Yeah, that's... I gathered that much.
But I need to know more. I want to ask one more thing.
Yes.
It's...
We can continue this later.
Oh my gosh, don't tell me the SAT are here.
This is an emergency.
What?
The building has been surrounded.
By whom?
What?
Man, every time I'm about to get some information, this building gets surrounded. Is it the SAT? It's the SAT.
Thanks for the show.
No problem.
A true monster, just like the rumors. It was quite the spectacle.
Cool.
But enough is enough.
I assume they tracked us by our
Our
eyeball.
team is equipped with live rounds.
Okay.
Please surrender, or else...
Or else what? You gonna shoot us to death? I'd like to see you try.
Well, I don't think 3 of you will die, but Amame, to my knowledge, is the only normal human being here.
Mizuki, you're being irrational. What are you planning?
What are you planning? I'm sorry, you have a plan? Look like a smoke grenade.
I'm going to stun grenade them and get past them while they're immobilized.
Look at all of
Are
them.
you serious? Even if you get past them, what will you do after that?
I'll figure that out
Do
later.
you plan on running away forever? All 4 of us?
Yeah, we're gonna elope.
Mizuki, I agree with Iba.
There we go.
There's no point trying to fight our way out of this. We should just raise the white flag.
Okay.
Interesting. Bro. Bro.
Run, Genny!
Amame!
Don't be stupid!
Right? Whoa. Bro.
Drop your gun!
She's wildin'.
Amame!
Genny!
If that's how it's gonna be, I'll create an opening for you.
Oh my gosh.
Amame, you run through it, okay?
Wait! Genny!
Detain him!
Kenny, no. We were gonna surrender.
Stop! Genny didn't do anything wrong!
Yeah, I know.
He's a kind person!
You're right.
He didn't do anything wrong! This is all my fault!
She's trembling.
Stop! Please stop!
No!
Mommy!
What is... That's a strong bullet. Oh, no. Kenny! I thought Amame was gonna be dead, but you got shot in the back like 90 times.
Amame.
Are you dying?
okay?
Are you, Kenny?
Yes. But Genny, you're...
Don't you worry about me.
Kenny?
As long as you're okay.
Bro!
That is...
No! Can we go back to the other ending? He's dead!
Daddy! Stay with me!
Amame,
He's here.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay.
Can you sing me that song?
No! Stop! I don't wanna cry.
Song.
You know what song, dang it.
The flower that blooms in snow.
Diva Sam!
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites
Oh man.
and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I sing.
Dante, that's your bro.
Dark, the shadows settle in. I'm barred, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you.
Amame, I don't think I can talk much longer.
Ah, no!
So
This is the worst ending, certified one. This could have been an annihilation ending, and it is still.
wanted to tell you something.
No, you. Oh no, bro. I don't wanna. Fine. Wink say. Not the stairway to heaven.
I liked you as a friend.
Okay.
At least, that's what I told myself.
Again.
But I truly loved.
Owning a restaurant.
I just couldn't accept it. Even after I realized it. I acted like a friend. Treated you almost like a daughter. That's how I acted around you. It was the first time in my life I felt like this. I didn't know what to do.
Jenny, you're so cute.
What about me is cute? I'm as rugged as my name suggests.
But I like that about you. I like how big and strong you are.
Okay.
Just being near you makes me feel safe.
Oh, fine.
That would change real quick if I took off my mask.
Dang it.
No, that's not true. I think your face is nice too. I like you whether or not you have a mask on.
She probably likes me as a friend. Or maybe it's something more childish, like her stuffed animal or pet. But I was okay with that, as long as it meant being with her. And then she came to me for help. The situation was dire, but it made me so happy. But it was fleeting. I knew nothing would come of it. I am hideous after all.
Again.
Oh God. How could you be so cruel?
Again.
I wish I never realized how I truly felt.
Again.
Nothing happens. Nothing's there. I wanted to live a plain, dull life. I wanted to die quietly, alone. And now, everything that's hurt me before means nothing. Everything that's hurt me before is nothing compared to the hurt I feel now.
Ayo, same. I'm hurt. I'm super hurt.
Oh God, why are you so cruel to me? She'll never love me. She's precious, pure, innocent, and beautiful. Why did you have to show her to me, God? I resent you, Creator.
Creator.
I curse you for this terrible fate you've given me.
Ooh. Creator.
No. No, I can't. That's not the truth. I am grateful to God. I met you. My fate was meeting you.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny!
Mame, I am truly happy.
No! No! No!
No.
Damn!
Kenny, you're kidding, right?
No, he got shot in the back 90 times.
No. Kenny! Kenny!
You know, if you didn't pull that trigger, they wouldn't have pulled their triggers. I was gonna say, waiting for the guinea scream. Yep. There it is. Is this the end of this ending? Is this the end of this ending? It better not be the end of this ending. So you're telling me to get through this locked ending, I had to watch Gin die, huh? Okay. Thanks, game. Thanks, love that. Okay. Can we watch the other ending again though? That ending was I think it was better. Man. Gin and a Mame route end. Man, that route sure ended in tragedy. It's our two couples there. One of them had a real happy ending. The other, I still feel like we didn't really get much from this other than where the other half of the homie was. I still feel like we got a lot more from this one. Alright, let's continue for a little bit, right? I don't think we're gonna get to the end of the game today, but I think either this episode or the next episode is gonna be in-game, but I feel like we have one more Somnium left to do. Summary. That's a great summary right there. Oh man, alright, let's go. Really? Okay. We're going to Marble? After what we saw? Last. Hey, what's up?
Oh, you came. Good.
Weren't we just with Date?
Want something to drink? With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me.
Am I Mizuki?
It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings.
Who am I?
That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward. Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Am I the player right now? Terror is really Uru.
Right. Uru.
Yes.
We know he killed at least 3 people.
Uru killed 3 people.
Jin Furue.
Yes.
Chikara Horadori.
Okay.
Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
The Nirvana initiative, right? To build schools in Africa! Yes!
He wasn't some noble philanthropist.
Are you sure?
That has nothing to do with anything.
Sad. It's for
That's
the Nirvana
right.
initiative, yeah.
The Nirvana initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha.
Okay, so this is just like a recap to just ensure that you are understanding what's going on.
That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now.
Okay.
The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference.
Yes.
The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart.
Yes.
Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, On February 10th, Jin Furroway's body fell from the ceiling of Devita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's. Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those three?
Space magic. Okay, so we're so we're not gonna you're not gonna tell me, huh?
Intuition. You might already know.
Cloning? Professor Brown. Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time?
Who is Professor Brown?
Is it
Could
the
you please
future?
not introduce a new character out of nowhere?
Or 1999? Why did it seem like their bodies appeared 6 years after? Can't be hallucinations. Is it Tokiko made miracles happen?
You've been brainwashed. You can't be taking Tokiko seriously, honey. It's all a lie.
I?
Probably. Right. In other words, it's not
What?
like that.
What?
It's like this.
What? That's why all of that makes sense now. I felt like, and it happened a couple times in the story where I was like, why is it saying 6 days ago when it was 6 years ago? That happened a handful of times in the story, but whoa.
This is the timeline that you actually experienced.
I'm going nuts right now. I feel like that doesn't explain some things.
The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA.
Okay.
You started on the red line from the top.
Yes.
And then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year.
Okay. Can I? Are they gonna fix it for me? Oh, they sure didn't fix it for me. I hate that. Okay. I'm gonna need a second, you guys. I need a second, because they can't just do that to me. His body was found here. Hey, just keep explaining. Just keep going, Mama.
To make things easier, we'll call the left side past and the right side present.
Okay.
In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here.
Jumping back and forth between past and present. Oh. Oh? Huh. Me, the player.
Now do you understand? Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past.
Yes.
His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th.
Okay.
The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute.
What on earth?
Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other.
Okay.
Nothing supernatural here.
And it's just how the story has been told? Wait a minute. Does this make sense? That might make things make a little more sense. Go back to the flowchart. Okay. Okay, so here we are on Ryuji's side. We found this body. Then over here, we find this body. I see. I understand. I understand. So, in theory, what you're saying is we can take all of this stuff, chuck it over here. You know, what should probably be a couple of episodes ago now, Thunder said something very enlightening, and I understand exactly what he means now. How this makes... watching a second run-through of this makes some of this make some more sense. But, like, at the explanation point here... oh, this is a lot to grasp. Okay. Let's try and walk through this. One. Okay. So pretty much every time there's a daybreak, there's a flip-flop, which makes sense, because every time there's a daybreak, there's a body discovered. What I don't get is, like, Mizuki's age. Okay, so, you know, never mind. That let's like, take a step back. So, like, all of this... and I think it's just a matter of storytelling. It's a matter of storytelling. Right? But even, like, during the storytelling, they're like, how did this happen 6 years ago, right? So then who's tripping out? Mizuki's tripping out, right? I feel like, and this is just me saying this like in general, I feel like there's only one like specific point where I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That wasn't a couple days ago, it was 6 years ago. And it was when we were talking to Shoma. This to this to this to this. This is the Ryuki side. So Ryuki to here. And then to here. Okay. Keep going. Now you're gonna fix it for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. This is a flowchart that shows the story in chronological order. Thank you. Thank you. This is what I wanted to see. 6 years ago. So all of this is present. Except for this. This is clearly 6 years ago, and this is... I see it. I see it. So Mizuki's Miss Present, and he's Mr. 6 years ago, right? That's what I was... Okay, so... Now I understand. Ryuki hasn't been, like, losing his mind the entire time. He's kind of just been losing his mind. Yeah. So he then finds this, and it makes sense now why he would be like, clearly I'm here because I'm looking at this corpse. That makes sense. So then he comes back down here, and he finds... 6 years ago. This makes sense. Okay, let's walk through it. Now that we have like, now we can walk through with it going left and right. Let's start with Mizuki. She interrogated this man. She was like, what happened 6 years ago? That happened. In the present, she goes to Horidori. She syncs with Kizzy. She finds out who she is. After she finds out who she is, oh, this is confusing now. Can I get a summary? So she went into Gen's brain 6 years ago? But like 6 years ago, this is just the... Some of this is a little strange. This was a very interesting twist. And it's something that... I feel like I verbally said, but didn't think as a distinct possibility. I just thought Shoma was crazy. Sync with terror. Yo, this is wild. Man, it feels like we're right at the end too, so we might as well just... But it feels like we'll have one more Somnium. I don't know who it'll be. At least done synced with everybody at this point. The Nirvana initiative. This was hers. Tokugo Ko's crazy. So my biggest thing is like 6 years ago we got like grown up Mizuki, which doesn't make sense to me. But I assume it's just the story being told. But I feel like even the people have been like, but 6 years ago. Alright, let's go. Let's just do it. That's fine. Oh, you want me to go back? Huh? You want me to go back after this? Okay, I understand. Alright. Fine.
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. There's still tons of things that can't be explained, right?
Yes.
Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko?
No, that's not what I'm wondering. I'm wondering how we got grown-up Mizuki 6 years ago.
Jin, Chikara, Komeiji.
Whatever.
It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half. But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that.
Yes.
So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon.
Okay.
By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freya.
That's me.
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation.
Thanks, Mama.
I'll be cheering you on.
I hope so. Eyebally! You know, I'm pretty scared right now. Hey, that's a pretty cool child. Great. My brain, it's mush. It's goo. Okay, thank you. This stays like this, which is nice. So... I understand. I'm not investigating. 6 years ago, present. Let's walk down the Mizuki route. She would go there to there to there. So we have, this all happens on the present. This is all present. Coming down a step would take us back to 6 years ago. I mean, 6 years ago, not today we synced with Terror. No. We synced with Terror 6 years ago. And after we synced with Terror 6 years ago, after we synced with Terror 6 years ago, Terror met up with, that man's? So Sajima? Then So knocked out Iris, and then we had this happen 6 years ago. Interesting. Okay. It is actually very helpful now that they have like all the pictures in the right location now too. So Chikara. So this is okay. This makes a lot more sense now. This makes a lot more sense. 6 years ago, we met Chikara. We went to Nice. Chikara was found dead, and then Chikara's other half of his body was found. I'm just going to look at this just as a step backwards, not as who we were playing with when these things happened, but that these things happened in this order. This is me taking the game and just stepping back with it and saying, hey, these things happened in this order. Doesn't matter who we're playing with. So after Chikara's body was found, Chikara's other half was found. And then we synced with Gin. As we were looking for balloons, he hid one. And Gin led us back to Horadori. Correct? Summarize this for me, actually. Yes. We went down there, revealed a hidden staircase, which would have supposedly led to here, right? But no. Leads to who knows? Nothing, apparently. So there just shouldn't have been anything in the hidden staircase, I guess. Missing about his late brother, Ryuki. So where he was, then we synced with Komeiji. If you look at it explicitly, just in terms of the things that happen in the story, it makes sense. Because at this point you're like, oh yeah, he was cut in half. Well, oh yeah, he took the body. Then, oh yeah, he was cut in half. Because Terra was like, oh man, I hate that you took the body. I got him. After this, and you know, now it makes things very convenient that Kizzy essentially goes missing at the exact same time. Not the exact same time, but on the same day. Because after this one, it's, Kizzy. To find her, we had to go into Iris's Somnium. And now to find her, we have to do the things. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay, let's just continue. I get what they're going for.
Huh? Who was I just talking to?
Who were you just talking? Me.
Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
Okay.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay?
Wait a minute.
Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Around 11 o'clock, Richie, her father, contacted me. Ivan and I started our search for Kizzy. After all, I got a call on my phone. Goes from her. She told me to meet her here at
So,
Iowan.
That makes us sisters?
Hmm.
We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins.
Okay.
We have almost the same genes.
Okay.
That's crazy. I'm a copy of you.
So she's the original.
Don't say it like that.
But I'm your clone, right?
We're the clone!
Technically, yes.
Mizuki's the
Our
clone!
DNA isn't exactly the same.
That makes sense because she's the older one.
My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that.
I see.
Which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me.
Hmm.
Don't say it like that.
Okay, well. Great. Glad Kizzy's okay, I guess. But we only learned that information here. We don't even... okay, so this is all the present. I understand. Oh, okay, I get you. I kind of get you. I kind of get you. So, what we're here... what's here now is explicitly following us meeting up with her, and then the rocket was like, oh my goodness gracious. That rocket, oh no, oh my. And then, Terror is like, no, don't worry, there was not TC Purge on that one. No, that was just a rehearsal. No, wait until the main event. Knock, knock, knock. And after that happened, I guess Ryuki also synced with Kizzy this day. Man, whatever. I just... I understand. When you look at it objectively, all of this now makes sense. Mizuki... No, Ryuki did this. Mizuki did this. Mizuki... So Mizuki's present day consists of her here. Yes? Yes. She finds out who she is. And after she does that, Tokiko's body was found. By Ryuki. And the other half of her body was found by us. Later, or I guess later in the dead of night. After we found her body, Kizzy was kidnapped? Kizzy was kidnapped this day. Or something like that. And then we were like, oh, what's the rehearsal? And then, no, she wasn't kidnapped this day. What's the rehearsal? And then we synced with Masked Woman, and Masked Woman went to us to do the rehearsal. And now we're here. Kizzy was kidnapped on this day, and Masked Woman made sure that she was okay. Okay. I got a general... Once again, in broad strokes, it kind of makes sense. But let's keep on keeping on. About February 6 years ago.
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
About 6 years ago. Asked her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th? The balloon game. The balloons. The sink. 6 years ago, in those timelines, were we not the masked woman? Were we the masked woman 6 years ago? Anytime the Mizuki, quote-unquote, was in the past 6 years ago. She told her the broad strokes. Does that mean every time... We didn't run into the masked woman here 6 years ago, did we? No, I don't think we did. Here it's fine for us to run into the masked woman, that's fine. Here it's fine for us to run into the masked woman because we're Ryuki. 6 years ago... Did we run into her here? No. In the morning, no. Oh. Now that makes things make sense. I was like, but 6 years ago, we shouldn't have been Mizuki. So when we were us 6 years ago, were we the masked woman following the case? Is that what they're saying to me? And this is now him with Quartz 6 years ago. Not Mizuki, that's him with Quartz 6 years ago, maybe? When did Mizuki get shot? Mizuki got shot, and then she had, like, a little heart thing. And I feel like that might have been, like, the exact cause. Because that's something that was in my mind. I was like, is she having the same symptoms of the masked woman? I think that was... Was that here? I think that might have been in this stretch 6 years ago. We might have seen, like, the first time that the masked woman had her little heart complication. And it might have been because Ryuki, and that's why in the present she's like, don't trust Ryuki. Oh, interesting. Go ahead. Go on. Yep. Okay, it all makes sense. We were playing as the masked woman version of Mizuki for all of the 6 years ago stuff. Okay. You synced with Terror.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone.
And we saw that 6 years ago? I thought that was the present. This was 6 years ago?
If you do, I will kill her.
Kill who?
I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago.
I see.
But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
Because she was caught in the explosion.
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline.
I was like, Aiba wouldn't remember either because she was in that explosion.
So there was no backup taken.
Man. Okay. That makes now I'm on board with all of this. If we were playing every single time that we were in the 6 years ago timeline, we were you. That being said, Ryuki hasn't been going crazy this entire time. Not this entire time, no. But that does mean that, oh boy. That means that here, that's why we can't trust Abyss. Ooh, I understand now. Ooh, okay, I get you. 6 years ago, all this is happening. Fine, great. Ryuki didn't turn heel on us in the present, he turned heel on us 6 years ago. And that's why he's really losing his mind in the present. He's still technically a trusted agent right now. And then at the cathedral 6 years ago, I see. At the cathedral 6 years ago, that's why I was like, why aren't you doing what I'm saying? Because... And that's why I was like, I'm interested in playing with Ryuji or Ryuki because, oh man, okay. Alright, that's all making sense now. That all makes sense. That all actually makes some sense. So Ryuki hasn't been going like super duper crazy. Not as crazy as we think. He's kind of had lapses in crazy left and right. Very interesting. Which means we have a semi-sane Ryuki who may still be working with knives. I was raised here too?
The same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horodori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute. I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places.
Right.
But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar. So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis.
I see.
They called you Mizuki.
What happened after I arrived
They
here?
took me to Horodori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments.
I see.
I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws.
Oh my gosh.
My time with Horodori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free.
And it's probably because Riichi Chieda didn't want that happening to these girls,
That's
I guess.
about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right?
No?
You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition.
Yes.
Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me.
Boss took you because you were like, well, easy peasy. I don't have to rip out your eye. I can just put in an eye book.
Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman.
So when you were 9, you were adopted by...
Riichi Chieda.
The Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15. I lived under the same roof as Kizuna.
I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
Because you looked so similar. I feel like we've recorded for so long, but we've done so little of the story. Because there was just this big revelation. Gosh, what's your type? Energetic person, no need to be human. Oh, you care. I'm here for the caring types. I like it too. Alright, great. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. What about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman?
Oh, yeah. Okay, your boss's daughter.
Yeah, I was adopted by her.
Do you mean...
Shizue Kuranushi. Boss.
Yep.
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now.
That's not surprising to me at all.
You think that sounds kinda lame, huh?
No, it's not that.
Why did boss
we're
adopt you?
Stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy.
Fair.
So she wanted to make you work for her.
I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me.
Dang.
Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day.
It doesn't sound like that. She might have told you that, but I think that's just boss. Because boss was like, man, she worries me. She talks about you like you're like her blood, her blood daughter.
When I was 18,
and you are her daughter.
I was hired as a top secret member of Abyss.
Yeah.
Boss wanted someone who she could rely on, someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi.
Nice.
Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden.
Okay.
The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Okay.
Ryuki?
Not even Date.
I wonder.
Why? I wonder. Why I don't stop?
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband.
Well, that's not happening.
Get married, start a family, live happily ever after.
She does not have a normal
A
job.
life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least.
I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point.
Fair.
Maybe that's true.
Big facts. During the eyeball case,
By the way, I'm
the Cyclops
curious.
serial killings,
Why were we given the same name?
they weren't very
I
creative.
don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name.
But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute?
Right.
I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit.
Oh, you were the lab rat.
And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right?
You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki.
Yeah.
Is that what I called you?
No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB.
BB.
BB?
Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this.
Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Tons? There's some. There's more that I wanted to ask you.
Follow me. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Huh? What is it?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
That's not true.
Let's go, BB.
BB! Well, okay. Brahmin, what are you showing me of Brahmin? What? Okay. Okay, bro, look. Alright, okay. There's one heck of a way to drop some information on us, huh?
What the fuck? This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears.
Jeez. Just relax.
What do you mean? There's a dead body behind us. Big Date.
I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here?
Why are they here?
Oh, and most importantly, who the hell is this?
That's Big Date.
What? Isn't it obvious?
Buff Date.
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing, where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Fair.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
He lost his memory.
Okay, I think I kind of get it.
Okay. I don't know why they're here.
6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
Correct.
Then he got captured by Terror, but managed to escape.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And his memories came flooding
And
back.
finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Okay, so that all stays the truth. My voice reaches Date's brain right now. That's because of the reception device in his left eye socket. You can mute me by turning it off, but that's a real hassle, so it's still on. The same goes for Mizuki. She hears my voice too. Mizuki Korunashi. Let's just call her BB. Okay. Hey, BB. What did you find about the corpse in the freezer?
Date called me out of the blue.
Okay.
He told me about the corpse.
So this still happened. This still happened. Gen asking Leon to open the freezer, but that Gen is Date.
And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew.
Where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine. I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
What do you mean, don't I have an idea too? Let me just say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that.
I'm glad you're okay.
Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that.
No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time.
What?
So I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that.
I'm home. Welcome back.
Oh. It's their words from the first game.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Date.
No! Okay.
That's not what I wanted to say.
Oh, okay.
I threw away all your porno mags.
Oh. That's the source of his power, Mizuki! How could you? Why?
I know that Horodori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case.
And?
Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko.
Mm-hmm.
So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horodori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horodori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time.
They what?
Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
Why do you reveal your identity now?
I'm gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own.
Nice.
We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their Nirvana initiative.
Yep.
So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuronushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago.
Yep. Okay. This all actually makes a whole lot more sense when you realize that you've been playing as Mizuki and as BB. Okay. Okay. And that's why there's an okay. Alright. Okay. Okay.
He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, and told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Wait a minute.
BB. What? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name.
It's... Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I was looking at the colors of their eyes, and it does match. I was gonna say, if they flip-flopped, I was gonna scream. If I had never noticed that and they flip-flopped, I was gonna... Wait a minute. Yeah, I would have screamed.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Okay. Okay. This is not gonna be... We're not gonna end the series here. We're gonna, like, make sense of it this episode, and then end the series next time. About Quartz.
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
You're doing right.
Wait, so you were in a thieves guild, BB?
Yes.
The snow isn't letting up.
Don't change the subject.
I'll take that as a yes. Why are you here?
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy.
Because?
I got a call from my old pal Date.
Date!
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Why is Kizzy here, though?
Talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
What's today?
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman?
BB?
I was there too.
Okay. Don't just say BB.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m.
On.
Daybreak is close.
On. Cool. 4:25 a.m. I heard you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
Oh, you're still gonna do that?
What? May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me.
Yep.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
Ah, I see.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Of course you didn't tell Ricci.
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
I see. I see.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
Interesting. So she didn't go missing this time. Okay. Are you okay? Are you cold about BB? You cold?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Oh. Man, I'm glad they're okay.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything.
Yeah.
Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
Does that mean I'm Big Sis squared?
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date.
That's me.
I will call you Little Big Sis from now on.
Okay.
And you, Mizuki Kuranushi.
You're Big Sis.
I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
As long as she gets it. Okay.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
Yeah.
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
What?
It's half.
Yeah. Nye's branch? Oh, you're gonna show us the one that's in the box. Cause she didn't break this box open. BB did. Okay. That was a very clever twist. That was a very, very clever twist.
So, you finished reading the file.
Yeah. Now do you understand?
Because I don't think they ever talked about Tokiko's body from 6 years ago. Tokiko didn't get revived. She was just murdered in the present. We saw her in the past. Okay.
Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin Furue.
Yes.
That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
But why is he dead now? Why is he dead now? The file. Tokiko must have written this. It's destroyed. Oh, there's a wall. I kind of understand what happened up until
I
now.
wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
I see.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah, Mame.
Yeah.
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
A Mame?
A Mame Doi.
Really?
It's really the best kept secret in this game. About Uru.
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
Yes.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him.
Correct.
They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin.
Until half of him was gone.
Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
Yep.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
Right?
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
Lamau. Masked Woman and BB are now Lamau. Neat. Okay. Alright. Okay. Very cool. Very cool there. And then they have that there. What I do want to see is what they did with Jin here. Yeah, see, 6 years ago, Jin, and that's what had me curious about Jin the entire time, is because he had 3 halves here. He looks the same as he did 6 years ago. Oh, they even have it in the background. Nice. Let me do a quick save because I haven't saved it in a long time, and then I'm gonna split the recording real quick. Cause this is some stuff to just take in. Also replace my batteries because this thing has been flashing red the entire time, and I don't want a quick time thing to come up and me just be like, oh gosh. We got a lot of stuff going on. What kind of experience you need to write a light novel? Talent is everything. Disarming a military base alone. Read tons of books, write tons of lines. Disarming a military base. I did it 3 times, Good on you, little homie. Right, here's where we are.
What was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Correct.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
Yes.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
But they couldn't take the very first one, or the very first body, because it was set aflame.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
When did you get here?
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
Dang.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuno down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
Gotcha. What's in this box, though?
What's this? There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device. The box appears to have some kind of jet-like nozzle device inside.
Okay. Jet-like novel. But what for? You changed?
That outfit was so hard to move in.
Ah.
With the wireframe and all the stuffing.
Are Lean and Kizzy okay? Lean and Kizzy aren't here right now. We split a Brahmin.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were gonna think hard about where to go.
About Jin.
I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furoe, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
Correct.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease.
Half-body tumors.
It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Which is apparently a real thing, which is kind of
Jin
wild.
might have had it worst of all.
Yeah?
He got his first transplant when he was really young.
Uru had it worst of all.
I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru.
Oh. Dang.
Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin.
Oh.
So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will?
That's unfortunate. They were trying to keep him alive because he had the percent mark.
I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
So Jin's not crazy at all. And I feel like Uru wouldn't have been crazy had they not kidnapped him. Baron Pervert.
I
How'd you
used
find out?
Marco's X-ray function.
Marco?
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye.
Oh.
He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much.
Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Yes.
I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago.
There we go.
When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet.
Okay.
So instead, I got Iba.
But Iba and Date.
Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time.
I see, and that's where, that's why that's the special mission that Iva was on.
And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yep.
Yes.
It's kinda sad.
Yep.
I made so many memories with you, Iva.
Oh. Sad. That is kind of sad.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half?
That's a good question.
That was for the Nirvana initiative, right?
That much we know.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan?
That I don't understand.
And speaking of, is the Nirvana initiative still happening?
Oh, big time.
I mean, after all, Terror's dead.
Yeah, you're right. Dude, you're right. They didn't come back to life. But they only died recently. So that plan could still be in function, and there's a lot of members of Nines.
Right. The mastermind is dead.
But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan.
And we also heard in that instance, Terror's voice.
That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice. But Uru should have been dead.
Unless it's that thing that, you know.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Also
Either
true.
way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died.
Which means
the main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the Nirvana initiative.
When, where, how? We are completely in the dark.
When, where, and how, I don't understand. That is fair. When, where, how. When, no idea. Where, no idea. How, I assume another missile.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
What?
Yeah, good idea.
What?
Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the Nirvana initiative?
Fair.
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
What other hope do we have? I want to talk to Marco. Trevor's a male AI ball.
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
It didn't work.
Marco, please.
Marco, please. What is this?
What is this?
Right?
As you can see, it's a hidden passage.
To where?
But why is it here?
Let's get moving.
That didn't answer my question, Date. I think I kind of understand everything now. In a sense that it really didn't make sense at all. But it does make sense now. And you know, I think looking back, I think when they were talking about corpses from 6 years ago, I don't know if they ever specifically stated, like, Tokiko's right half was found 6 years ago. They always talked about, like, Chikara was found 6 years ago, or... I'm sorry? There's two different versions of the cathedral? One that was blown up and the other one that wasn't. Oh my gosh.
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Ryuki, what are you doing here?
I'm here too.
Hey, Tama! It's good to hear you.
How's Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Hey, what's up? How are Ryuki?
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do.
Lamau!
I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs.
That's fair. I guess he shot you 6 years ago.
6 years ago, he...
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense. That was you who got shot. Shorted out Aiba then.
It made my heart condition worse.
Yep.
It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium,
you shot at us.
I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you.
So you tried to shoot at us?
That's why...
That's why?
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
I see. You tried to get us to follow you. That's wild. Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense now. Everything's really starting to come together. Hey, there's Date. What's up? 2 cathedrals?
Marco, can you send Aiba the data?
Marco, can I talk to Marco? He doesn't talk much.
Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
Nice. Oh, one you go down the staircase and the other one was super duper locked up. The east one is one that has the elevator and then the secret passageway connects the 2. Okay.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
Yep.
And that mysterious box.
Did none of us open that?
Connected to the Nice building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
What, why? Why the box? Hey Ryuki, what's up? About Kizzy. Dang, it's taking a second to load.
I heard. So
okay.
She eloped, huh? Had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Okay, I understand. He's really going through it then. Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah, I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
The other one.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did, yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
You okay? No.
He appears to at least be breathing.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Oh my gosh, Tama. That's not funny.
He's been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years.
I know.
He regretted what he did and blamed himself.
For all of this.
He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets.
Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's wild. 6 years ago, he shot her, betrayed Date, and worked with Terror. to save Tama.
And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terra detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him.
I see.
He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
BB, it might be... It's been 6 years. You might want to let it go.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program.
Yeah?
If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
What about the self-destruct program in Tama?
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
Interesting.
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from.
Yeah, he did.
I couldn't let anyone find out.
Dang.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago.
So you had it, but you didn't upload it.
I made an oath. No matter what,
Man, Tama.
I will protect Ryuki.
Tama, you're a real one.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terra's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Yeah. Dang, man. Oh man, it's all really coming together.
Ryuki, you made a mistake.
When you look at it and like, before it didn't make sense, but now that you know that you played as Master Woman, aka Master Woman from 6 years ago, the timeline makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense when you look at it zigzagged. Huh.
But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything.
And you know what? It's just really funny. It's just really funny because what I said earlier, along the lines of, I wish I had done one thing, and that's written like a timeline down. And who would have thunk that that would be the freaking golden case of this game? Because it's something that had been bothering me, because I was like, man, I wish I had like a good grasp of what happened on what day and just had it written down. Oh my gosh.
If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice.
Did somebody say justice?
If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top.
You're dang right.
That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Mr. Date. Everyone.
He has been hurting. Understandably so.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry.
What does he have in his hand?
Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case.
But we'll solve it.
So...
Let's solve this case.
Okay.
Because I feel like he has information, like crucial information that only he knows. Maybe Tama knows too. After that, we all shared information. Aiba, Tama, and Maruko? Is that Marco? I guess. Yes. Shared everything on the local network. Date received everything as well via the device implanted in his left eye socket. Anything that wasn't recorded electronically, we shared verbally. Oh, that's so dope, actually. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from this year. All the information, including from Somnia, from top to bottom.
So, the first thing on the agenda is stopping the Nirvana initiative.
Correct.
When, where, how? We don't know.
We don't know anything.
We should know everything except where.
What?
Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the Nirvana initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order.
Yeah, I guess he was working with
First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Right. The video that constantly breaks you.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, Nirvana trial, and Nirvana X. The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body.
Yes.
That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
They were recruited and not, right? Oh, never mind.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing. The Nirvana trial. It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of Nirvana X, the third video.
Yeah.
For testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the Nirvana trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code.
What?
By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city.
Oh, interesting.
And those who did solve it would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box?
Yes.
Inside was a device that shot TC Purge.
Oh.
If you open the box, it triggers.
Oh no.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance.
So you had TC Purge.
It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things.
Does he have TC Purge?
Over and over.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I contracted TC Purge.
I thought so.
Because I opened the box.
I was gonna say, you opened the box, right? I remember, like, seeing the device.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it.
That don't mean that he can't spread it.
And he can't spread it either.
Never mind.
Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Yep.
Is that what it looked like?
Yeah.
When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
Yep.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now.
My gosh.
The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
My gosh. That's his broken watch.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge. And as a result, they started acting strangely.
And spreading it.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
Because they've gone crazy.
That's why so many people went missing.
Yep.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now. To raise the curtain on the main event.
Okay, but we still don't know who killed Uru and who killed Tokiko. I'm actually gonna not answer that. Well, I mean, we might as well. Hook me up with the eyeball. It's very interesting what this game is doing. Where's the Mecca of Otakus? Akihabara, right? We go there in, I think we go there in, Persona 5, don't we? Pretty sure we do. I'm like 90% sure, the main event. Boom.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
Right?
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
Yes.
The virus will spread?
We've pieced that one together. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And it'll spread to other people.
Inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer,
Oh gosh, it's like COVID, but crazy COVID.
simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the Nirvana Initiative.
Even if this Nirvana thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
When is the plan going to
The
happen?
final video, Nirvana X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Noon today.
Oh gosh.
But what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
Then we got a little time.
We barely have 4 hours left.
Don't panic, that's like 4 hours. Where is it going to happen?
Well,
don't know.
We don't know.
My guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
Oh right, that. I forgot about that.
No.
No?
I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something BB said earlier.
What?
The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue.
Right.
Well, in that case,
You know who they are?
there is one person.
Whom?
I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information.
Whomst?
I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Amame? Boss? Dang, look at all 4 of us, that's dope. The speed on us, the Indo residents. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds like devastating
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Oh my gosh. All 4 of you? Even the robot?
Sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin.
Yes?
I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault.
Well, yeah, I figured that much. I don't know how, though.
6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here.
Oh, right. Now that makes sense.
Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and have a corpse.
We've been through this. The floorboards were up. Jin's body was hidden under the floor. The same half of that body was in the suitcase. Mame said she'd take care of it. She brought it to Jin and they stored it in the freezer at Brahmin.
Genny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not gonna shoot him in the back.
And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
That's fine.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
Dang.
What? Terror is dead?
Yeah. We didn't have time to explain everything. We told them about Terra's identity in the Nirvana Initiative as quickly as we could.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Agreed.
Amame, will you come with us?
I don't like that.
No! I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
We're not taking her to jail.
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
We got 4 hours to save the world. Less than 4 hours to save the world,
What's
my guy.
the problem? We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
Why? How? What? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's take steps back. Could she? Yes, but why? She clearly has some sort of dealings with this because she used the robot to take Uru's she took Uru's right half to the center of the stadium. Because it had to be someone with Shoma's robot, and I was like, it's probably Amame in that case. If she took his and I didn't actually piece this together. For the longest time I was like, she took Jin's half, but I didn't like go back. I didn't backtrack on this. She would have taken Uru's left half and...
What are you saying?
Did she?
Amame didn't kill anyone.
Both of them? Why? Didn't like the look in her eye. Hey, I need y'all to calm down. Why are you protecting Mame?
I won't let you. She's my sister.
But we're not here to arrest Mame.
We're just trying to save the world.
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years.
She can't be prosecuted for hiding a body 6 years ago.
But I have a bad feeling.
About what?
Bad feeling?
If she's not guilty of anything, then that's all the more reason you can't take her. I'm not gonna let anyone drag her away.
She's the only family he's got left.
I already lost my dad.
Yeah.
If you take Big Sis, When I was in 1st grade, Big Sis gave me a radio-controlled toy. That's how I got into building things.
Oh, man.
She took me to robot expos and bought me books and parts.
She killed them. She had to. Why?
And she's working hard to save money to send me to college.
Oh my gosh.
These last 6 years have been hell. It was hard and painful. Sometimes I wanted to die. But she's always cheered me up and supported me.
During all of the gene therapy.
Right.
Big Sis always protected me. Now it's my turn to protect her. She's more important to me than my own life.
He did say that at one point.
So, if you're gonna take her, you're gonna have to kill me first.
I don't think we can, right? I mean, didn't they like slow the dying process on you or something? Oh, Shoma. My guy, again. Oh, this isn't gonna work.
Sorry. I can't let you do that. I came here to protect Amame. Date. If only you didn't find the body in the freezer.
I'm trying to tell you, we're not here to arrest anyone.
We just want to talk. We have 4 hours to save the world.
What? I just can't let you.
Again, you're not making any sense.
Do they both have TC Purge?
Hold on. Are you hiding something?
You finished that robot, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to click on.
Yeah.
You named it Robo-G, huh?
Yeah. It's the second one, like a second child, so I named him Robo-G.
The second one?
He's much more powerful than before. It can hold so much more weight than the previous model. Wait a minute, who cares? Could you people just leave?
Amame accepted every part of me.
Of course.
She saw me for who I was.
I understand that.
It wasn't out of pity or sympathy.
She might have killed somebody, though.
Her accepting me came naturally, like it was nothing.
But if she killed a serial killer, I think we're gonna give her a pass. I think we're just gonna be like, you know what? It might have maybe been self-defense.
I've never met anyone like her.
We know she's got a trigger finger.
And I need to care for her the way she's cared for me.
Again.
I promised to protect Amame, so I can't let you.
Kenny.
That's all the more reason then.
If you really have those feelings for her.
If we do nothing, Terror will accomplish his mission.
A terrible virus is going to spread.
The world will devolve into chaos. No one will be safe.
Not even Amame.
No.
Yeah.
So you need to help us.
Bro.
We need Mame's information to stop this plan.
We can't sync with her again. We already synced with her once.
Amame must know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
And the future of the world.
Don't you want to protect her?
Then please.
Hey, Mame.
Mame, you know something important, don't you? Something about the Nirvana Initiative and Terror. Maybe something about Tokiko. That's what we're here to find out.
Ooh, that's a lot of questions. Those 2 days this year, 6 years ago on the 13th.
6 years ago on February 13th,
right,
you
when you
saw
saw
Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Devita?
What happened back then? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Devita.
Yes, you did that yesterday now. Yes, that's correct. You did go into her head yesterday.
But in the Somnium, Mame said...
Nirvana.
Initiative.
Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the Nirvana Initiative.
About the 10th this year.
5 days ago, on February 10th. Did you meet with Tokiko? We don't have hard evidence, but a witness saw you.
Anyway, Mommy headed into Horadori Institute by herself.
Correct.
I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
Interesting. And the 12th of this year.
Ryuki looked into Tokiko's head.
Correct.
3 days ago, on February 12th, he saw Tokiko threatening someone.
Did he?
I saw everything.
Yes.
If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
She blackmailed
Could
you.
Tokiko have been threatening you, Amame?
About Komeiji.
Well...
I don't want to ask about
I know this is a touchy subject, so let me say it. Terror killed Komeiji, your father. It stands to reason that you absolutely despise Terror.
Did you kill Terror? And Tokiko blackmailed you for killing Terror? And I'll be frank, I think you should have just told us, hey, I killed Terror, and we would have been like, hey, good job, clap, 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 slap, slap, slap.
Are you saying she killed him?
She's literally the only person left in the game who could have, who we know.
That's ridiculous.
And the fact that she's not saying a thing. Shoma.
Do you hate Terror? The man who killed your father?
Absolutely.
Terror's plan is still ongoing. The Nirvana initiative? It's going to bring Nai's madness to the whole world.
You've experienced that madness.
We need to talk to Mame in order to stop it. Do you want Terror to win? Don't you want to stop his plan? Destroy his ambitions? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death?
Tell him, Zuki.
If you resent Terror, if you want revenge, please. We need your help, Shoma.
Shoma. Geni. Mame. Robot. Button. What is... What else do y'all want me to click? They're all vibing. You want me to click the other people?
We don't have much time. We
I know.
need to do something about Shoma and Geni.
By the way.
Did you get rid of the Cleone in the fridge?
The what?
No.
The guy who doesn't put the toilet seat down. You okay?
What? The TC Purge? I told you already. I've developed a resistance to it.
But your brain's neurons were still affected, right?
Yeah, but those symptoms are being held in check with some special medicine.
Okay.
It's not mass-produced, so we can't give it to too many people, if that's what you're thinking.
I was gonna say, let's just give it to all the people after the things happen. Bro, what the heck?
A thermite bomb.
What?
What?
You're right.
There's 6 of them.
It sure is.
That little... Hey, Shoma, what is this?
It's a bomb. A thermite bomb.
Yeah, 6 of them.
I know that.
Then why did you ask?
Why are they here?
Why is it here? I made it.
You made it?
For what?
Thermite reactions are pretty simple. You can make one easily using common products.
Bro?
But why did you make it? Well, to get revenge for my dad. I wanted to get Terror.
You were going to use this on him?
Yeah, but I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
God damn it. You just made the situation so much worse.
Let's decide what to do about that later.
Right. There is a more pressing issue.
How are you gonna get revenge on Terror? Were they just waiting here for Terror? Is that what you wanted me to see?
What are we going to do?
The 2 of them aren't going to budge.
I really don't want to do this, but if we have to use force...
No, you can't do this.
Yeah, I won't let you take Big Sis.
Geni, Shoma,
Amame, if you just don't tell them to calm down.
that's enough.
Thank you.
Amame.
Big Sis.
Gosh darn, it's about time, Amame. Tell us what you did.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame,
Let's go.
Dude, we only got like 4 hours. We probably have less than that now because we did so much shenanigans. Oh. This is probably where I'm gonna end it. Because I don't have much more time without this running long and then other recordings having to like get cut and split. Bro.
Is Ryuki gonna be okay? We left him there.
You just left him? With the thermite bombs?
Well, we had to.
We couldn't just leave the bomb unattended.
That's fair.
So you left Ryuki to keep an eye on things.
The crazy one.
The bomb squad should be headed to Shoma's house right now.
Well, not as crazy as we think, now that I'm thinking out loud about it. Since this was in that and then that. He was really only crazy in the segments from 6 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's kind of wild. Oh, everything's really starting to make some sense now. Things are starting to make sense. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay.
It's quite a shock, though.
What?
Amame was the one who killed Uru and Tokiko.
But why and how and where? So you did. So it's true.
I never said that.
But she's suspicious as all hell, isn't she?
Yeah.
Regardless of how suspicious she is, she should know something about the Nirvana initiative.
She killed Uru. And killed Tokiko, but Tokiko was blackmailing her. Uru... We took... Oh, man. Oh, duh. Uru's other half remained in Nye's. I'm gonna end it here, so I'm gonna just do my thinking right here. Because I want to start the maybe last episode with the Somnium. Uru. Apparently killed by her. Uru's other half in the stadium was taken there by her. And we know that she was being blackmailed by Tokiko, so she probably made her do it. And that makes so much more sense to me. I don't know why Tokiko's cut in half. Unless... Where was Tokiko's other half found? The Nye's branch. And the other one was literally just on the cutter. So... We've learned almost everything in this game. And it seems like... So, cutting the bodies is for a grand purpose. It's for a grand enough purpose where they had to... Crap, I wish I had the... It's flip-flop, it's flip-flop, it's flip-flop. Okay. Okay. Tokiko was found in the present. But only Toko... Oh yeah, only Tokiko and Uru were found in the present. So she killed the both of them. Every other body in the past. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 originally... He never got that body back either. Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay, so this is what's like running through my mind right now. Because at this point, I'm trying to decipher not only, but like why these bodies were being cut in half. And the only thing that is just keeps coming to me is the image where it's like the 7 chakras are all lined up in the middle of the body, and splitting them, they don't have this. They still have this tie, and then you reach moksha. And that's just broad strokes because I don't remember exactly what they said, and I really don't have my notepad right in front of me, and I don't think I even wrote that down. I'm gonna just like talk for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes because we got a whole bunch of information, and now I know exactly when everyone perished. Komeiji is the real ticket here. He's the real ticket. Because where was Komeiji's other half found? Just in studio? Yes! 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 That does make sense. All of this actually makes sense. All of this makes sense. It all makes sense. This makes sense. It makes sense. That makes sense. It all makes sense. I see. That actually makes sense. Okay, so let me just, instead of yelling "it makes sense," actually verbalize what I'm envisioning right now, because I'm just going through the pictures in my head. We know that Komeiji took the other half of Jin's body, right? He put it in a suitcase. And that body was supposed to be on the stage at the top of the Misatan entertainment place, right? He took that body, and where was Jin's other half? It was in Studio Devita. Now, Terra could never get that body back, is the big question. Or is the big, like, exclamation point. Because it was still just hidden in the freezer for 6 years. I think the locations of these bodies are a very important part of Terra's plan. Because Komeiji's body, his 2 halves, were found in the same locations as Jin's. Because I was thinking the entire time, why would he put another body back where the first body was? And that only makes sense if the locations of the bodies are important. So now I'm trying to like, that makes 100% sense to me. But now I'm kind of like trying to figure out, it's not going to make any sense in terms of like, I don't know, like where they are in terms of like the grand scheme of like where these places are on like a map, but it feels like if you blind, and this is just like me spitballing, because now it makes a whole lot of sense now that the bodies aren't like 6 years apart, they're just a day apart. Okay. Alright, that makes a whole lot of sense. Chikara's body was found in a classroom and in the park. Because Jin's body they never found, or Terra never knew where that part of the body was, we can just cross that one out. Tokiko's body was found in Nai's and in the other place, Horodori. And Uru's body is in the cathedral and the stadium. That doesn't help me at all, I'll be frank. But I'm just gonna keep that in mind, and I think I'm gonna write that down in this episode, because I want to pick up right where the Somnium is, and I don't know, because I'll be out of town this weekend. on Saturday at least. So I don't know if I'll have time to, because I don't know how much time is left in the game, but it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of time left in the game. And finales for stuff for the Danganronpa Hunger Games are starting to come up soon, so I got to start doing stuff for that too, and fan votes and etc. etc. So I'm going to be a little busy. But just thinking out loud, it seems like terror and the locations of the body are very important. And I think it's to the whole plan, and this is just me spitballing, I'm certain. And you know what? It makes even more sense. It makes more sense. You know why it makes more sense? Because at this point, we know that Tokiko was blackmailing, I don't even think that she killed Tokiko. I don't think she killed Tokiko. Or maybe she might have. We know Tokiko was cut by the machine. We know Uru was cut by the machine. I think... Amame, that's her name. I was like, blue hair, sunfish pocket, Amame. I think she killed Uru. Tokiko's using that as blackmail. If she's using that as blackmail, and then she cut Uru in two, then the rest of this plan isn't over. It must be, you know, it must be. It's the image that we saw earlier. It's 100% the image that we saw earlier. Where if you split the body in two, and you were like separated, the lines of the lines of the seven chakra are still like tangible lines. I feel like if you lined up the bodies on the map that you see, and this is me spitballing, you're either gonna get a cross section at one of those two, like if you like body to body, body to body, body to body, body to body, that'll probably be like a center spot between all of them, or they'll be like split like down the middle, and then somewhere along the median there will be a point. That much I'm just spitballing. That could also all be wrong. In fact, no, I'm pretty confident, because this game is clever, and the game has proven that it's clever. Because it basically fooled the viewer the entire time, or the player, or the frayer, as to how this game is being told, how the story is being told, the order, the chronological order. But now that you know the order, a lot of it starts to make sense, and I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm positive, that the body placement is the final key to finding out where the main event will happen. And I'm only certain because of the fact that Terror never found Uru's other half. I'm sorry, Jin's other half. Terror never found Jin's other half, because Jin's body has been frozen for about 6 years. That much is true. And that was the fault of Komeiji, and Komeiji took Jin's place. Komeiji took Jin's place because Komeiji's now Devaita and Misatan. That's why it's important. That's what's going on. Placements. Placements of the bodies. That being said, I don't have a map, and I don't think I can even open up a map, even if I can access the menu, so I can't, like, pinpoint or confirm what's going on, but I'd be willing to bet my left slipper, the one I'm wearing right now, that it's something of that nature. That being said, that was good. That was a good twist. And I'll be frank, it took me a while. It didn't take me a while to make it make sense. Because I was like, if I just completely ignore who's actually where, it does make sense. But then I stepped back and I was like, it doesn't make sense because Mizuki can't regress 6 years, and I was like, oh wait, she has a clone basically. Or she is a clone basically of this person, and they're 6 years apart. And we've been playing as Aiba and Bibi for like half of the Mizuki route. And I think that's brilliant. Well done, Somnium Files. Well done on that front. That's a big, oh my gosh, big old brain boom moment. They got me on that one. I was not even... I won't say I wasn't even close to figuring that out. But... it's very good. It's very good. It's one of those things that... there was a crucial moment. And there were probably, if you go back and play, just go back and play it again from the start, and I would love to do that. I really would. If you go back and play it from the start, there's probably moments where you're like, oh yeah, I see the order now. I sense that. I think the biggest point was in the hospital when Shoma said, you're talking about what happened like 6 days ago, or 2 days ago, and actually, and that's, I think that happened maybe one other time or 2 other times. Which is really neat. I think that's really neat. Because they put it there. They put it there for you to find it. And now that I'm like thinking out loud about it, every time we're in the present, when we're talking about stuff from 6 years ago, we're only talking about, I think, Chikara, Komeiji, and quote-unquote Jin. Which is wild. And clever. Extremely clever, and I have to give it to the game for that. But I do have literally no more time, so... next time we might end this. Next time we're at least gonna finish a Somnium, unless the Somnium has a split. Unless it for some reason has a split, and there's more of this game that I still don't know. Which there shouldn't be. This seems pretty final because there's literally only 4 hours until Doomsday. Stay classy. Next episode might be the last episode. Good storytelling. Good job. Good job, Somnium Files. I'll give it a clap on that one. Toodaloo. Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.